An RV adventure into the southern Northwest Territories is a trip we've been longing for quite some time. After our first couple days exploring, I've got to say, we were beyond amazed. Morning. We're in near Enterprise, Northwest Territories, a campground called Twin Falls Territorial. Yeah, we're going to take you guys up and show you the hub of the North today. We're going to go up there. They have like a fish market, I think, and a Saturday market kind of thing.
Looks like that, and we'll go to hike to the other side.
Bug spray, a bear shotgun, and a bear bell is what you're packing today, right?
Yeah.
Those are all your choices.
And I'm gonna bring a notebook because then I can write all my stuff, like about the hike and like all the flowers we've seen.
Have you ever seen a city so big?
This is basically small. Jason.
Well, they got a plumbing store here, Paul's Plumbing.
Cool.
Yeah, they have like a cabinet company and just things that you wouldn't really
Yeah.
like a tiny town like this.
Jeez, part of it burnt. Look at that. Oh, look at that, all that equipment.
Oh, wow.
So we have to turn right for Hay River. Wow. There's a sign back there that said nuisance grounds. What does that mean? Anybody's guess? Bad kids? Would Sydney go there?
No.
No.
I'm not a bad kid, ever.
Never, hey?
Never.
So we're going to a fish market today at Hay River. What kind of fish do you think are there?
Cod.
Cod? Out of the lake? Pike?
But maybe it's just what they call their farmer's market and there's no fish at all.
Maybe.
I just can't see it being lucrative of just selling fish every week.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out.
Maybe.
There's something wrong with people. Stop at a rest stop and somebody takes a dump right on the pavement. Right beside the dumpster.
Like there's bush, there's a ditch.
There's a bush and a ditch and everything. Like somebody's gonna go right like
So gross.
2 feet outside their door of their vehicle.
Clear this way.
And clear behind us, definitely.
Thanks, Sydney.
They got everything.
They do have everything. Second biggest town in the NWT.
What's the first biggest town?
Yellowknife, the capital city.
That'd be annoying.
Hospital.
Gas 159
Oh, the gas is a bit more here.
It's like 2 cents more than
Oh,
Sydney's.
wow. There's a Ski-Doo dealer. So apparently there's like a new town and old town. Kind of like Hazelton.
It's a different colors than theirs. It's cool.
Hey, NorthMart.
NorthMart! We have to go! Where are the big cities?
There's a skate park.
Oh.
Oh, somebody.
Look at the size of the skyscrapers here.
Big Lake Eatery.
Haywater Fisherman's Wharf Pavilion. Yeah, it's in the old part of town.
North.
Well, we gotta stop by here while we're here.
Elsewhere. Big deals and.
NorthMart is always interesting.
Well, this way or can we go on?
NorthMart.
Yeah, this one isn't quite like the ones we saw up in Iqaluit and Inuvik, where they had like snowmobiles, ATVs, everything right in with clothing and groceries. Probably not too bad.
Oh no, they're great.
Pretty good price.
No.
No, expensive.
No.
Block of cheese is $20.69. $13 for Pepsi. $6 for Ritz crackers. $10 for case of water. $24. $9 for a small box of Frosted Flakes. $12 for mini wheats. So yeah, it's actually not cheap, but it's cheaper than way up north where they have to truck it further, like Inuvik and Iqaluit where it's all fly-in. $22? Oh, that's not bad for pajama pants. Oops. $13.69 for a couch. $460 for a coffee table. Eggs aren't too expensive.
Oh,
Well, those ones are $8.60.
oh, that's chocolate. Oh, that's normal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. $7.49 for milk.
Yeah.
Just some stuff actually isn't too bad, but other things are expensive. $21.49 for 6 Gatorade. So it's always interesting going to NorthMart. They only exist in far north places. I never see them anywhere in like the provinces, just in the territories. And I don't even think I see them in the Yukon. I've seen them in just the Northwest Territories and none of it. But yeah, as you just like, we're not too far up here, like not too far north, like out of Alberta. A lot of groceries come out of like Edmonton, and we're, what are we, like 1,000 kilometers north of there? So it's interesting because some things are fairly reasonable and other things are quite expensive. But when you get up to places like Inuvik, it's almost, I think, somewhere around 3,000 kilometers and rough roads, which tear trucks apart. So the trucking's really expensive. So this isn't nearly as expensive as Inuvik is, but still pricey.
Honda?
Got a Ford dealer. Gas is $1.50,
What?
which isn't bad. Same price as Smithers, more or less.
Yeah, I think we were 146 or 7.
46 or 7, yeah. I guess by road we're about the same distance from like refineries in Edmonton. It seems so remote up here, but it's really not. It's barges.
Well, could be.
It's kind of like the ocean, but it's a lake.
Yeah.
Great Slave Lake. So these boats would run up and down Mackenzie River, probably. Great Slave Lake. That's kind of cool. Find some shiny things. This is really cool.
Do you know what kind of fish it is?
Whitefish.
What?
We just ordered whitefish and chips. It's a cool little place though, eh?
So cool. I love how they just have all these little booths set up.
All these little vendors and booths set up along the way. So apparently this railway here was like the main transportation route for supplies. They load it onto barges here, all the freight, and then take it down the Mackenzie River to all the communities north of here. But then a bunch of the rail line burnt up. I guess the rail ties burnt up in that big forest fire. And now they're talking about not rebuilding it. So CN, I don't know, CN's involved. Or you can see barges over there off in the distance. Oh, it's some kind of bread. It's a fish, but it's whitefish.
It looks really good.
It does.
I would say I wouldn't try it.
Cool. And now we just have, now we're in Northwest Territories, Yukon, Alaska, and then we're going to
Oh,
Nice.
perfect. Yeah, that's nice. So
That's on our bucket list too.
yeah. And the state, more of the states. I've done a little bit of it, not much. This is pretty good.
And what I like is those like triangle ones.
Pretty cool, hey?
Stickers with her shirt.
Oh, really?
Free
That's
stickers for one shirt.
free stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of these barges. It's pretty cool, hey?
Blocks as the barrels came in.
Jet fuel barrels. I need some of those.
Are those the stronger ones?
They are.
After you walk now, you like trip over the edge. I don't feel like jumping in to save you today. But I will.
No, I don't. You just say, no, I don't feel like it. Hay River's population is estimated to be between 3,500 and 3,700 people. We're just going to check out this museum here in Hay River. Wonder if he knows he's got a flat tire.
I just need fun.
Husky tugboat lifeboat. Launched in 1959 for use on Great Slave Lake. Mackenzie River routes. The Husky was flagship of the Yellowknife Transportation Company. 4-deck diesel tugboat. Two 14,500 horsepower diesel engines. Most powerful tug from 59 to 65, capable of pushing 8 to 10 barges, each carrying up to 2,000 tons of freight. A teepee.
Just phone booth ever, she says.
Go in there and make a call, babe.
Did you know the first iPhone ever was an iPhone 1?
Was it?
Yeah.
No dial tone.
Steam boiler. It made holes in the frozen ground and permafrost so the wooden pylons could be driven to support longer buildings. And they'd steam frozen culverts with it. Northwest Territories flag. Whoa, what's that? A sled?
Oh, we have a dog.
Freight sled. Pulled by a cow.
Oxen.
An oxen, yes.
Yeah.
It was ideal for hauling frozen lakes and rivers. The sled was towed behind dog, snowmobile, bombardier, oxen, and horses. Hauled all kinds of stuff. Government of Canada. Fuel tanks up on top. Exhaust out the back. The Bombardier provided transportation for fisheries. Used it on Great Slave Lake. The year 1975, the winter fishery is going strong. Yeah, so this thing fell through the ice. That would have been fun. Town of Hay River Fire Brigade. First truck to arrive in Hay River was a Dodge. 1954. It's like a bear trap. Portable fire extinguisher. Canada Coast Guard boat. It was Joseph Armand Bombardier of Valcourt, Quebec, that invented the Bombardier snowmobile with the winter fishery on Great Slave Lake in mind. It was dependable transportation to and from winter fishing grounds. Got a shovel to dig yourself out? That might take a while.
Okay.
Well, that was a cool little museum. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
These are the shipping yards where they shipped everything on Great Slave Lake and the Mackenzie River. It's amazing the size of the boats they run on the Mackenzie River, eh? So that's Great Slave Lake.
Oh, and there's camping right here.
Oh.
I didn't realize that this was camping.
Oh, wow.
Though.
Oh, that's what he was saying, that it's the water's so low
Oh.
that
That's
there's
a
all these
giant
weeds.
Ocean. Is that
That's
an ocean or
that's
what?
Great Slave Lake.
That's Great Slave Lake, yeah.
But it looks like an ocean, doesn't it? Because you can't see land over on the other side.
Great Slave Lake, yeah. Look at how low the water is. Like, there's all these reeds out here. I think normally the sand goes right to the lake, but you stand on the shore of one of the planet's major bodies of water. Great Slave Lake is the second largest lake in the Northwest Territories, and the 5th largest in North America, and the 9th largest in the world. It covers almost 30,000 square kilometers, extremely deep, 614 meters deep. It's covered in ice for up to 7 months a year, beginning its freeze in late October, remaining ice covered until early June. Ice thicknesses range from 2 to 6 feet. Drains through the mighty Mackenzie River, Canada's largest river system. The drainage system encompasses 20% of the entire country, empties into the Arctic Ocean. It's a really nice campground here. This would be the Hay River coming in, one channel coming in. Mackenzie River Shipping Network. Look at all those retired boats. We're going to be on the north side of Great Slave Lake in a few days here at Yellowknife. Straight across. Looks like it's straight across the ocean.
These houses are built up higher.
Built on stilts. West Channel First Nation. Yeah, they had some major flooding here, so. Go Oilers.
Go Oilers?
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. They're all elevated. There's major flooding in Hay River a number of times, so all the houses are like built on stilts and elevated. Lots of those bombardiers.
Yeah, those are neat. Yeah, look at that one up on.
Yeah, they jacked.
It looks like they just jacked that up.
This one's jacked way up. Yeah, it would be a lot of work to elevate all these things. Like building a dike, you think would be the answer, but to jack up every house and extend all your wiring and plumbing, and that would be a major expense.
Fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you guys fishing for there? Grayling or
Grayling, walleye.
walleye?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try for walleye just up here by the wharf.
Okay.
Then, from here, you're going to find Lady Evelyn Falls.
Yeah.
Take the time to stop.
Take the time to stop. I mean, we might camp there tomorrow night. Yeah. Yeah. I seen all the waterfalls on the Waterfall Route or whatever. There's a bunch of them.
So Samba Day is one has two.
See,
in
he's
one.
gonna be
How do you how do they say that? How do you?
It's
Somebody.
SAMBAADEH.
Okay.
It's a Dene word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Coral
And then,
Falls. It's literally. I don't know if you're into fossils or not.
Yeah.
So
I saw something about that.
Coral
Fossils.
Falls is called that for a reason.
Okay.
It is stunning. like whole corals and everything you find there.
Okay.
Home Hardware sells fishing licenses.
Okay.
And that's the only place in
He's
town.
probably got his online. Joe.
Got them online. Well, we haven't, but I was going to buy one online, but
Yeah.
I was thinking I should try while I'm up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time.
Okay, guys.
See you.
Thanks for the information. Enjoy your trip. Oh, look at this beach. It looks like the ocean. Isn't that cool? Great Slave Lake. I walked by and he's like, "Where are you from?"
Well, yeah, I was there for that part.
Oh yeah. Anyway, they talked about out fishing and told me about fishing for pike and walleye or grayling and trucking and this and that and the other thing.
This that Madison. I thought he was saying this was like a family down here. And he was like, "Oh, it's fun."
No, they're camping, I think, where we are.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of the ocean, Miss Sydney?
It's amazing.
It's not the ocean though. It's a big lake. Those people were nice. Told me all about fishing and the area and everything.
Love this orange thing. See, look at it. Pico.
You're gonna sink to China.
No.
There's an air tanker over there. Electra. They're still, this is the second one I've seen. They're still stacked up at the airport fighting fire around here somewhere.
What are we doing? What are we doing down the airport?
We're going to the aeroporto. Hay River Airport. Look at all those. Like, yeah. There's a lot of big iron here. TR 100, BC3s, BC4s. This is home of Buffalo Joe, the owner of Buffalo Airways, aviation legend. To show ice pilots. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It was on Discovery, I think, for a long time. Anyway, this is all his old iron. A lot of it's 70, 80 years old. DC3s, DC4s. Pretty cool. A lot of old iron built in the 1940s and 50s here. So this forest fire burnt from basically the Alberta NWT border right up to just outside of Hay River, which is like a 120 kilometer stretch by road. It's just massive. And then there's that one south of high level that did like a 50 or 60 kilometer stretch. The campground said they were evacuated. That was 2023. Burnt a bunch of communities like Enterprise. It's just massive. Oh yeah, look at all that burnt. Petro Pass. They have them everywhere up here, eh?
Yeah.
I'm actually amazed at how many Petro Pass card locks there are up in this country. I guess it's not that far from Alberta, and price isn't that bad. I had this slip tank, but it turns out I don't really need probably going to need it more for the later part of the trip because it's more remote. I do know from experience that there's far less Petro Pass stations along that route and feels a little more expensive. So I'm going to just keep topping up at these gas stations here, or these Petro Pass card locks here, and save the slip tank for later on. 90 liters, that's about half a tank. Should get us going all the way to Yellowknife. Are you sleepy? Looks like a war zone around here. Back at camp, Laura's gonna make lunch, deal with the dog. I'm gonna have a nap.
I'm having
Yeah, that forest fire that burned up here a couple of years ago, you could just tell it was unbelievable. Like, it's just massive. And driving through the town of Enterprise, like, it's probably a small community of only 100 and some people, but it looks like a war zone. Like, it's half burnt up and it just looks deserted, half deserted. And yeah, it's pretty sad, actually, what these people would have gone through up here. Got a couple things to deal with here. This thing is swinging back and forth. You can see the bolt here is worn out the hole pretty badly, so I'm gonna have to replace that. And then it's rocking back and forth. These adjustment bolts here that keep it tight on the hitch are worn out. I think I got some spares for it here. Okay, here's my box of tricks. Yeah, I thought I better deal with this before it wears out so bad it falls off. Stay close to fruit. Put that through backwards so it doesn't hit the truck and gouge it. Okay, that's gonna hold her a little better. You know what? It's not even the same thread. Well, that didn't work out. Not going to be able to fix that. Maybe if I took off one of these washers. Just stuck a lock washer on it. It might get her by for now. Okay, well, I just got rid of the lock washers, or the regular washers, put the lock washers back on. Give me a little more length. Because what's happened is that's worn out in there. So the bolts are no longer reaching. I've tightened them up a few times in the past. As this hitch is wore out, where the bolts contact it, it's run out of threads. That's what's caused the rocking back and forth. Covered the fix too in the kitchen. Throw some of that on there. Oh, you got yourself wound up again.
Let's see, guys.
What's going on here? Looking pretty comfy.
I know. She's like, yeah.
Should I fix this cupboard? This goop? I don't have any wood glue.
Well, I'm sure any kind of glue would work if it's for that goop. What is goop? Like shoe goo?
It's just like goop. For fixing stuff.
Adhesive and sealant. Test a small area. It doesn't say for what application.
Yeah, it's for everything.
Amazing goop, adhesive and sealant, household usage. Why not? I have a clamp instead of taping it and getting shit all over it. That'll leave residue.
Good job, babe.
Does anybody have clamps in their drawers? Let me just make sure this one's wide enough. Ah! Ah!
Oh no.
I have a bigger one.
I got a C clamp. What do you think this clamp here is shaped like?
See.
A C. Okay, I can't get that tight, so don't bump it.
I will
Fixed.
bump it.
Gonna try one more little bush fix here. You know I got these tight again by removing those washers. I'm gonna have to get bolts eventually because those will probably wear out and run out of threads again. There's no weight on this thing, so naturally, like, all these hitches rock back and forth. There's always a little bit of play in there, between the receiver and the hitch. So that's rock and forth, and squeaking and banging, and kind of gives it a little bit of, like, these frosties and these highways are going to cause it to rock a lot. So what I'm going to do here is try another little fix here. Come down off the top, maybe off that bolt, and round it up. Not quite. It actually might have to be this ratchet strap. Looks a little more obvious and a little more hillbilly, but right off there. Down. At least we can get this right tight. If I actually had a bumper pull trailer on, it would be okay. We would actually put the weight on this thing so it didn't bounce around. There. That's gonna stop it from bouncing around a lot. It actually holds it up a little higher, gives me a little more clearance here too, which I needed, so yeah, look at that. Doesn't rock around and bang anymore at all. Nothing like a good old ratchet strap. So yeah, we got everything fixed up there. We got that worn out hole drilled out. We got that bolt in there. Didn't have the right bolts here, but I got those tightened, and then I got this on here. And one day I was going to shorten these, like take these bolts out and cut off an inch or so and re-drill them, recut them. But I'm just going to leave it for now, see how it does. Everything's fixed. It's always nice to have some stuff along to fix stuff on the road. Makes you feel a little better about things. I mean, sometimes things can go really wrong, which, you know, knock on wood, we hope they don't, but a lot of these little things can be fixed along the way, which is nice. I like using this Onyx off-road. So we're there at Louise Falls, and we're going to go to another waterfall, which is down, or upriver, right there. You actually see it. Alexandra Falls. There.
Cashy? No.
Yeah. 1.28 miles, so it's going to be like 3 kilometers each way. Do you want to just drive, or? It'd be nice to go one way. It's kind of hot and buggy out there.
I know.
We'll be lazy and drive. But we camped beside Louise Falls, and this one is called Alexandra Falls, and it's like about 2 kilometers upriver. I think it's like 3 kilometers by trail or something. Yeah, they have nice viewing platforms. It's actually pretty nicely set up. Ooh, look at that. That is spectacular. Rainbows. I just love this country. The north is a wonderful place in the summer. Just awesome. And it's so close to the highway. Like, the falls is right there and the highway's right there. You can see it through there. It's like literally 100 yards from the highway. You just walk down a little trail. There's Lower Sydney. You actually walk right down to this one pretty easy. In the lower falls, it's surrounded by rock.
Don't trip. Oh, look at that. Cliff jumping. He's gonna go down here. Crawl up to the edge. I don't know how strong this rock is. Whoa. Look at that. That's me, that's not the drone. And this falls is a lot more vertical than Lower Falls where we camp. Louise Falls. Look at this. It's just such a cool spot. Well, that was well worth coming to. Such a cool spot. And then just downriver, a couple kilometers, is Louise Falls, another one. That's where we're camped. Enjoying this warm, dry NWT weather. Just loving it.
I got you some mint for your mojitos.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm gonna go root it in the flower pot.
Oh, and we got simple syrup.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. Just dropped a tree. It's part of this burn. We're just cleaning up the danger trees here. Need some firewood.
And even long ones.
The short ones work good for our solo stove.
Jason, you know what? Maybe the small ones can go in front. Jason, you can pass them up to me so then I can like stack them like a pyramid.
Sure.
Here's La Jason.
What do we got?
Lots of firewood.
And you did a good job helping. What are you doing to my firewood, Kashi? Are you hungry? Now this dog is so food driven and eats like such a pig that this is what we do. You ready? That keeps him busy for a while and slows down his out of control eating. Making some videos during dinner. Roast beef, coleslaw, and baked potatoes. And I got one hell of a cook here. Yeah, you can just break the sticks off. Kashi's going to help you. And then you have to kind of place them in like a teepee shape inside the fire pit. Kashi.
Now Jason's doing the work. Finally. Well, the old-fashioned way is using rocks. Jason, did you know that?
That's the old-fashioned way?
Yeah.
I'll show you the old-fashioned way.
Rocks and sticks.
Just like this. This is what I did back in the caveman days.
You did. That is not how you make a fire. Okay.
If you stand close to the fire, there won't be very many bugs.
Well, I see all of them are going near it.
No, they don't like fire, especially smoke.
Especially smoke. There is no smoke though, Jason.
Not very much. It's pretty dry wood, hey?
Really dry wood.
Pretty good fire pit.
But it's still not how you make a fire.